Hello and welcome. This is Darius Barazandeh, and this is an energy update for September 30th all the way to October 7th. And I'm really excited to have you because we have a big thing that's going to be happening you need to be aware of, and it is Venus in retrograde. Now, you don't need to be afraid of retrogrades. I'm going to explain exactly what they are and what they mean and what this one means with Venus being in retrograde. You'll want to listen to this whole video, but I'm also going to do this towards the very end of the video. Let me grab this really quick. I am going to do a special activation using a 528 hertz crystal tuning fork, and we're going to focus on the area of the heart. Now, I'm going to explain why in just a moment, because we've got this Venus retrograde. Let me explain what's important about that. This retrograde period is going to go from October 5th all the way till November 16th. That's very long. And Venus rules, you may be aware, the heart, love, art, beauty, also rules aesthetics and the place of abundance, the place of our wallet, of our wealth. Now, when we have a retrograde period, you may say, Darius, what does that mean? Does it mean things are going to go bad? No, 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 no. What it means is it's time to go inward. You go inward before you make big decisions. You go inward before you communicate what you're feeling. It's a time to actually practice everything we're doing and go deeper into the things we're doing, because we're all about creating that soulfulness, that connection, that true knowing, that intuitive connection between what's coming out here and what's in our heart, and also what we're thinking and what's in our heart. So during this month-long time, go deep, go inward, look at your life, look at the areas where maybe you're not feeling appreciated, or look at the areas where you're looking for love or you're receiving love in relationships. It's a great time to look at that. Even relationships with friends and family and pets, and even your relationship to the universe and to the world at large. All of it is great to look at. And if you do that inner work and you plug into it, or you plug into some of the clearing energies that we're going to be sharing for this weekend, you're going to catapult yourself higher and higher up, because you're going to be connecting in to the energy of the universe and where it wants you to go. That's why these big cosmic events are important, because we can magnify the experience of our reality by using these events. And the other thing I want to share is that we're right now in what's called an 11 year. Now, 11 is a master number. That's good news, because it means that we're here to experience mastery. It's also a number of new beginnings. So this year is all about new beginnings in love, in the heart, in the beauty that you receive from life, in the way that you approach yourself, in the way that you approach your finances. And all of that is an open door, an open gateway during this retrograde period. So remember, 10/5, which is October 5th, all the way till November 16th. It's pretty long, and it's also going to move through some different energies. And the last time we had a Venus retrograde, guess when it was? All the way back in 2010. So think back to what was going on in 2010, where your life was. There are also some themes where you're going to be maybe rekindling some of that energy that you had back then, or some of that love, or some of that frequency. You may also be finding that some of that may still be here, so it's a great time to let it go. And to help you do that, we've had some very powerful sessions this week. They're open all weekend. I want to share a few of them, if you allow me, and then we're going to move to our 528 hertz heart activation to really open this up. I'm excited. So we had Jill Mattson on to kick off the week, and Jill Mattson is incredible. She's a composer, she's a musician, she's also a very awakened being who discovered some very powerful cosmic gateways, cosmic portals that open up through sound, frequency, and light. And we're going to be talking about what we did there. We actually opened up numerous portals. We opened up 4 portals to connect you to your cosmic origin. And so we had people on the call actually hearing this information coming through the sound waves and actually experiencing the big shift of understanding and knowing their cosmic memory of being on another star, or being in another world, or being an enlightened being, being an ascended master. So all of that is found embedded in the frequency of the call. And the other thing that Jill has brought together for us is this incredible 528 hertz. I don't know if you can read that right there. 528 hertz. Now, this is the frequency called the miracle frequency. This actual frequency that's emitted from these was actually in a study. They cleared oil out of certain parts of the Gulf of Mexico. And this is the first time that I've ever seen this encapsulated into crystal forks so you can experience that pure 528 frequency. It's very different than even hearing it on this video. If you have these, you're going to get to feel it. So if you're interested in that, take a look on her page. She's offering them. They're, of course, limited supplies, but as long as the page is open, they are available, and you may want to take a look at that. We're going to actually do an activation for the end of the call. You're going to leave here feeling amazing. That's what I love. Now, the next day, we had another incredible guest who took us into the future Earth. I'm not kidding when I say that the future is so bright, is so incredible in the fifth dimension and what's possible that you will be amazed. You will leave. If you're watching all the, back and forth of the world and the politics, maybe, you're feeling like, gosh, it's so heavy. There is another Earth that is coming on board, and it is glorious. Edwin Spina is a master at removing discordant frequencies and also dimensional blockages and even psychic attacks. So if you feel like maybe something's been holding you back, Edwin takes us through how to release all of that, and he walks us through a very deep clearing, but he also takes us into the future so you can see what the path of the Earth is going to be. And it's incredible. You're going to design the future of your life energetically from 5D forward, and it could change your life forever. So take a listen to that call. The process was amazing, and Edwin's one of those people that when you do a session with him or you work with him, it's mind-blowing. I've done it. He has been one of the most powerful in the area that I've ever experienced in deep energy clearing and connecting to that higher self. Now, we also had Julie Renee, who came on, and she did an activation to help us all grow younger through something called quantum regeneration. And it was astounding. Julie is an amazing being who has had numerous cancers in her life that are gone. She suffered huge financial setbacks, was actually homeless, and became a millionaire in a very short period of time. She even became a mom recently at in her 60s. She also has had victimhood trauma in her life and now is amazingly clear of all of that. And she's an example that anything is possible. And working in this quantum realm, you can get to the truth, the master cell of the divine being you are, and recreate it. She's helped people actually regenerate teeth. There's a story about Carolyn who, using this quantum regeneration, actually not only grew younger, but regenerated a physical colon that was removed due to cancer. So incredible things are possible when we start plugging into this quantum field. Listen to that call for Julie Renee. She does a growing younger activation to actually remove discordant frequencies in DNA that could be causing premature aging. Now, granted, this is not a substitute for medical advice, treatment, or guidance. I'm not a doctor, but you will feel from the energetic perspective what she's talking about. It is profound. That call is free until Sunday at midnight, so take a listen to that. And Clayton Nolte joined us, and he talks about how to actually structure and bless water to remove the energetic imprint that could be on the water that you're drinking. There's no doubt if you're drinking water, I drink a lot of water, as you can see in this giant thing, but if I don't structure this water can contain in it the frequency of the things that it passes through. So as it passes through people's bodies, passes through our plumbing systems, people's toilets, all of that leaves an energetic imprint. A water filtration system doesn't take that away. There's an energy imprint in the water. And unlike the old days when water went through the natural, ecological, and hydrological cycles and it was purified by rocks and all of that, we just have water in many large metropolitan areas that goes through treatment centers and then goes right back into our drinking water. And also there's the area of brown water where we used to not drink wastewater in the major cities. There was enough natural water coming in through the springs when cities were small that we could drink that naturally filtered water by the earth. But now the wastewater is recycled, and that is what we could be drinking. And so that carries energy, that carries frequency. Even if it's clean of bacteria, which is another question, it still can carry frequency. So we want to clear that out, and we want to bring you into that space. It's an incredibly informative call. You're going to learn a lot about that and how to do it yourself on that call with Clayton Nolte. We're also opening up Lynn Waldrop's session because it's been mind-blowing, because she actually gives people a joint lubrication and activation process. Now, I've had shoulder injuries in the past, and after that process, my shoulders feel incredible. I feel good. I have a lot of energy. I have no pain. My back was hurting also last week. I went to the gym today. I feel wonderful. So we're going to lubricate your joints. So take a listen to Lynn Waldrop's call, and also Debbie Johnson, who is one of my favorite angel readers. I know it's going long, but if you've got a question about your life or where you're going, or you want to have an angelic experience or a 5-dimensional experience, she takes you on a guided path to meet your angel on that call. It's live all weekend long because we're in this very powerful Venus retrograde. All right, so without further ado, I know I went long. I want to grab these tuning forks here, if you would allow me, and we are going to do a heart activation to take you into the weekend with a lot of love and light and joy. So this is 528 hertz frequency. Please don't watch or listen to this while you're driving. We're going to activate these with this resonator. It's pretty simple. And then we are going to place these on the heart. Now, you will learn from Jill, you can put these in places maybe you have pain, or if you have any trauma, or you want to open up your third eye or your crown. This sends a huge amount of vibration through it, so you can use this for anything like that. So let's just calm it down, which is mostly me, and we're going to set the intention that you have a blessed weekend, that you know you're loved, and that you know you matter, and that you know even if it's challenging in your life, you can create anything you truly desire, that we love you here, and you are a special, multidimensional being. So let's get started. All right, here we go. We're going to resonate. We're going to bring it to the heart. Then I want you to just call to mind the feeling of love, a feeling of oneness, something that brings you joy in your heart. It could be a child, a time where you had a great day, or just a loved one, or just the word love. And we're going to just open up that heart and leave you blessed this weekend. All right, here we go. Let me hold these correctly. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. Just feeling that 528 hertz energy come in. Breathing in higher frequency. We're just going to allow that frequency into our heart space. So I'm going to send it over to you. And here we go. Anything you want to experience this weekend, an image, a feeling of connection, a feeling of oneness, just call that to mind. We're bringing in the crystal kingdom right now, clearing away any energies that don't serve you, that aren't part of your highest path or plan. We're just sending this crystal energy all the way from the miracle field into your field right now. As this is running, you can just imagine a beautiful vortex of energy spinning, washing away, clearing away anything that is not part of your highest and best. We're going to resonate it one more time. Sending love and light to you. And anything over the next couple of days that could create a challenge for you, we're just going to hold this space that it is erased from your field. That the thing you want comes into your life in these next couple days with no resistance, with possibility, with joy, and with total ease. It definitely is a whole other experience to feel that. So thank you. I know this was a little long. They're usually about 11 minutes, 10 minutes. We're gone 14. Thank you for watching. I hope that was powerful for you. I'm just going to send you off in love and light. Please know I love you. Please know you're blessed and know that you matter. And I wish you the most amazing weekend of love and light. Take a listen to the sessions. They'll be available down below as well. All of them incredible and all of them designed to bring into the life I know you were born to live. Thanks for being here and thanks for being in my life. Much love. We'll see you in the next You Well session. Bye, everyone.